Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Kobeinvesting with another video. And I know it has been a minute since my last upload, but I've been getting some things situated. You know, we have a new funded account. I keep saying funded account, y'all. I'm just getting too excited to get that funded, man. But we got a new challenge account, 50K. As y'all can see, I'm not faking it. No gimmicks. 50K account. This is indeed a combine though. We not funded just yet. But I want to go over today's trade. I just want to show y'all what I took on today. I don't want to I don't want to, I don't want to allow y'all to miss out on anything, but we have the 50K here, and this is the trade that I took on today. And as y'all can see by the right bottom hand side, it is May the 19th, and this is the same day that I took this trade. Same day, same recording, but we profited 375 on this gold trade, 100% win rate. We only actually took one trade, so that's why I actually say 100% win rate. Peeps, I ain't gonna spill the beans, but feel me, I don't want to really do too much talking for the intro of the video. And I know I do not have my camera, but we will be having the camera very soon, very soon. But God is good, as I always say. It's a nice day outside, and I hope y'all doing good. But let's go ahead and get into this breakdown, man. So first, I'm not gonna remove no drawings or anything. We just gonna break it down how it is. So the first thing that I do here is I make my way over to my 4 hour, right? And I'm gonna mark up my highs and lows. Well, actually, I just want to mark up the highs on the 4 hours, so that'll be around right here. But this is so irrelevant, so I'm really not even going to mark that up. But on the 30-minute, what I did was I looked at the overall direction of the markets, and as we can see, let me move that. As we can see, we're overall pushing down here. Now, some people may say, oh, well, we're creating a higher low and a higher high here, so we're going up, we're bullish. But we have to understand, we are overall bearish in the markets, right? And if we go to the 15-minute time frame, we could see that we are at a 15-minute supply. Also on the 5-minute, we are at a 5-minute supply. So now that we have two confluences that we are, this not even two confluences, y'all. I'm gonna keep this video so raw. We have one confluence. We are at a 15-minute supply. Another confluence, 5-minute supply. 3 confluence, we have a trend line, right? But I don't trade trend lines. This is just a confluence to me. And I seen that, first off, we had a huge push up here, right? So I was expecting for price to actually make some type of retracement down to take out these lows before actually going higher. But I do think that we could continue to still go down here. But I'm not going to get into that on today's video. But we have 4 confluences that we could potentially see price continue to fall, right? So what I did, I hop on the charts at around 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, and New York session opens at 8:30 Central Standard Time, right? So what I did here was I basically seen that at 7 o'clock, like I said, I get on the charts at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, right? I seen that we were at a 15-minute and 5-minute supply, right? So now all I do is I wait for a very bullish candle Now, I don't want to just see a bearish candle, right? I want to see price continue to break lows, previous lows, before, actually dropping, right? So as price is breaking these lows at this 5-minute supply, also keep in mind we have another confluence. This is right here is a higher high, right? So we had a huge rejection here. So in all, we had like 4 or 5 confluences that we could continue to go down, right? And you keep it real nice and simple. I waited for my break of structure, right? I waited for these lows to break, right? So as price was breaking these lows, I entered my trade. I put my stop loss above the wick, these previous wicks up here, just in case we have to make a pullback as we did here, right? So I aim for a 1-to-1 on today's trade, a 1.5 trade, whatever you want to call it. Aim for a 1-to-1, and as we can see, price indeed did hit my 1-to-1. And not only did we hit a 1-to-1, right, we continued to drop. Now I could have made a lot of money on today's trade, but I have to stick to my strategy. I have to stick to my system, right? That's the only way to success. And the reason I wasn't passing these funding, these challenge accounts was I was never disciplined, right? I would always try to overtrade. I would, not follow my system. And that's what leads me to failing these accounts. But I have to realize I have to be patient. I have to follow my system, follow risk management. And as I always say, you need clarity. You need good psychology, good risk management. You need good technical analysis, and you need good fundamentals. That's the 4 things you need to succeed trading whatever you trade. It don't matter. Forex, stocks, futures, Bitcoin. It doesn't matter. You need clarity. I'm going to say it again. Fundamentals, good psychology, good technical analysis, good risk management. Keep that in y'all head. But the number one thing that I can always tell people is, continue to put Jesus Christ first in this stuff. Then everything else will be added into you. Simple. But, I wanted to get on here and just show y'all. I wanted to show y'all, I'm making my comeback. As y'all seen, right? On my last few uploads, I have been talking about how I was failing these accounts. But this is just the beginning. I'm not going to spill the beans. I'm not going to talk ahead of time. We're just going to continue to document everything, man. So we are up a 1-to-1 on this account. And we needed 3,000 to pass. But I don't want to talk y'all heads off. This is going to be the end of this video. Kobe out. I hope y'all enjoyed this mini breakdown on today. I hope y'all learned something new on today as well. Keep going. Y'all got it. Do not fail, because if you fail, how could you reach where you want it to be at, right? So just keep going, man. A little motivation on the day. But like I said, I'm out. And I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video. Yeah, man, let's get funded.